You should never have a problem with trusting yourself, boo. Yourself is all you have. So if you don't like it or you're not feeling it, you always have the right to move on. Hi, you guys. So today we have a juicy episode. I miss you guys so much, and let's hop right on to it. And today I have a special guest on my podcast episode. Introduce yourself.
Q.
This is first episode, but thank you guys who are supporting. Make sure you tap into our Patreon as well. It is finally up and complete, and we're just gonna hop right in. So the first topic I want to talk about is being independent. Like, this is what we're gonna cover like the whole episode about. But first you need to learn that you yourself, you're complete, you're a whole. You don't need anybody to show you the ins and out of life. You don't need for anyone to build your confidence up. Like, you don't need anyone to make sure you're good. You're straight yourself because you're complete. And I feel like most of us females / women, we don't understand that. We always think we need a man or we need a friend to always be there by our sides. We can never go through nothing by ourselves, and sometimes you need yourself more than anything else. What's your take on that?
My take on that period is males and females should go get their own bag. Shit, you should not have to depend on nobody. I started off doing little side jobs here and there. Came up, now I'm starting my own business. It don't take a lot to goddamn say, oh, I'm independent, I can do it on my own. You don't always need a dude, and a dude don't always need a female. Because we do some stuff on our own that a female couldn't do. And females do stuff on their own better than we thought we can do it. So shit, it ain't always, just be yourself. It'll all work out in the end.
And yeah, that's like straight up. I feel as though like women, especially women in a relationship, they always be like, oh, I want a man to pay the bills. Like, I just feel as though like I'm not strong enough. Like, I had a homegirl once in the past, like, her confidence was very low, and she always looked for her boyfriends to kind of do everything. And it's just like, tell her, she's beautiful and complete. Like, sweetheart, you are complete. Men as well. Like, I be seeing a lot of low confident men where you guys are not confident and you guys be insecure. Like, people will be very insecure and self-sabotage themselves, and that energy kind of grows on other people because they're insecure and not independent. So have you ever like ran into like a low confident like dude? Like, you could feel like the insecurity.
Yeah, cause motherfucker be like, what you can't do, what you want to do. Now it ain't what you want to do, it's what you put your mind to. You gotta wake up in the morning money hungry. Don't wait till somebody to come hand it to you. Now go get it. Shit, I came from a poor neighborhood. We didn't have much. We made what we did have into something. Shit, I ain't gonna say you can't count for goddamn the media. You gotta keep it all the way 100.
Yeah. My thing is, it's just like, you gotta know you are complete. That's why I always promote that you need to put yourself first and like always just do you. Cause a motherfucker always gonna be jealous when they can't have their way, or damn, you don't got time for me, oh, you missing out, or you lame because you over there, you just want to be by yourself. No, I'm by myself, or I'm quote unquote lame because I got better shit to do with my time. I'm not gonna let a guy tell me nothing talking about you can't do this and you can't do that. And it's just like, that's where the self-confidence comes in and their insecurities kick in, and it's just like they'll make you feel like you're not complete. or they'll tell you something to make your self-esteem low, and you're supposed to be in a position to always cater to them instead of putting yourself first. So a pointer I want to talk about, just to add on to that, is it's okay to focus on yourself, and it's also okay to stay in your lane. Like, it's okay to stay in your lane. Like, if you drive a Mazda, don't be hopping in front of no fucking Porsche. But you got something to add? Like, basically, it's okay to mind your business. Like, mind your business and work on yourself. I done spoke about this, I want to say, a million times on here. You glow better and you do better when you focus on self.
Me personally, I feel as though solo dolo is the best way to go, because as you by yourself, you get more done. You can think. You ain't got nobody in your ear 24/7. You ain't got to work. You feel me?
Yeah, and like changing your mind and telling you what you should do and not should do, and you trying to get a bag and they telling you how you should get your bag, and you gonna fumble your own bag because you try to listen to somebody else.
When you trying to get your own bag, so you ain't got to worry about it. You your own boss. You make your own hours.
But I also want to talk about how the people that's listening, and you concerned about other people. It's always great to be concerned about other people, but when you at a level and they at a totally different level in their life, sometimes you can't speak on stuff that don't acquire you and don't acquire your lifestyle. That's just like how people. Yeah.
Never forget where you come from.
That's just like how people, two different tax brackets can't talk about two different things. One could buy a car in full, another one could be leased. That's just like, don't speak on nothing where you don't have the familiar experience or you're not knowledgeable. Because to be honest, if that friend or that family member or that girlfriend, boyfriend was to take your advice, and if it fumbles, they're gonna blame you. So sometimes don't be speaking on stuff where you're not for sure.
Yeah. Don't never don't never get beside yourself. I'm gonna say that, because you out here capping and shit. It nothing comes from cap. You got to put in that work for everything.
Yeah, like I done had a person to be like, "Oh, why do you sell onesies and like skincare and you got blogs and forums and a podcast? First off, how the hell you gonna tell me how to run my business and I don't see you have no business attached to your name?" Let's just get that straight. Stay in your lane, baby boy. And it's just like, you ever had somebody to tell you something and it's just like, yo, we in two different lanes. Don't be hopping over here. What was like, give me an example.
When I went to court and back in 17, motherfucker told me I wasn't gonna never be nothing. Shit, look at me now. I made it out. Did 2 years. 2019. Shit. Look at me now, trying to start me a business out here on my own, independent. I don't ask for nothing.
But like, if you would have took that plea or like whatever deal you had to take, like, do you feel as though like the come out probably would have been a little bit different?
Yeah, them folks tried to give me 40 years at first. To my 40 do 20. Shit. And then they had like 2 more pleas, but I took the lesser plea and got 5 years paper. But shit, that was possible. That was even that was spiffy on that, because they wanted me to do at least 12.
Okay, moving on to our next topic. So I want to talk about sometimes desires will have you desperate. Like, you'll want something so bad, you're damn near asking instead of putting in the work. And that's one thing like I hate about people. Like, they be wanting something, or like they be wanting you to do something for them, and it's just like, damn, are you asking or are you begging me to do it? And I mean, that goes for yourself as well, because I done been in a position to where I honestly, this come from me. I didn't have it. I did not have it, and like, I wanted financial freedom. I wanted someone to take care of me. I wanted someone to put me in a position so where they could help me make some money, or they could just put me on a shelf. And I was damn near begging. So like, how do you feel about like this topic?
I mean, it ain't necessarily begging, but shit, you'll want something so bad that shit, you'll be willing to do anything to go find that money or get them somehow.
Be acting like a whole crackhead.
Fiend my chill. No, like it be so much that folks will look at like they might just shit be listen. You think, oh no, they can't get no money all that. They ain't gonna fuck with that shit, motherfucker.
It's just like when you go to the A and you see everybody doing something, like the A is a whole facade, but when you first go up there, it's like, dang, like you got all these cars, everybody got all this money, and you don't know that it's fake until you like, you out there. You all the way out there, like you in the real world now. There's no turning back. You damn near gone, because you didn't beg for some shit that you can't come back from. And it's just like, that's why I tell you guys to get your own, because somebody could promise you something and show you some stuff and you'll never come back from that. Like, have you ever been in one of them situations? Because like, I damn near have.
Motherfucker sold me a dream before. Like, no cap, nigga.
Yeah, like they be selling dreams and you dang near selling yourself for it because you want out, like you want better. Like, what do they try to sell you?
I was trying to invest in the stock, but when I didn't realize that I was being scammed in the beginning, because somebody hit me like, how do you want to try to make some money like this, and woo out through cash out. But really, in reality, it was a scam. So shit, that's why I be kind of skeptical about how I do stuff like that too, though. About that is and to do with desire. Don't go looking for something that you can't handle. Always have your information in line. Don't never just go for anything. Let nobody tell you anything. Because shit, do your research. Make sure everything legit.
Yeah, like with the whole scamming thing, like I get people be wanting to be rich quick, and people always want to be wealthy. Everyone's striving to be rich now, and it's just like, yeah, everyone's selling this and selling that, or owning this and owning that, and yeah, you want something for yourself, but never let nobody try to sell you, or you damn near selling your soul for something. Cause it's just like, you're not really working for it. You just basically just tying yourself up. And it's just like, one of my great examples would be Forex. That Forex scam is it's very taboo. When you're from Atlanta or Columbus, like, you know what I'm talking about, especially with the Cash App scams. Like, yeah, you can make money, but it's for people that are really into the stock market and really that do invest. And it's just like, if you want to take a chance, I condone you. I'm not trying to tell you to do, or I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life, but all I could say is like, be safe. Because it's just like, it's motherfuckers out here that's willing to just sell your soul, or willing to make some money off of you because you want something so bad, and you're really not trying to work for it. You're really just trying to get it quick and fast in a hurry. Like, real shit, you got to put the work in. You want something bad, put the work in. Don't be getting so desirable over the fame, over something that you can control, and you really got to go out here and get it. Like, what's something that you desire? Because all of us got desires. I want $1 million right now.